Hello guys, Noah the K1 here, and today we're doing Noah and Kissy Missy. Today is finally here. If you are new, please subscribe. Let's get started. So I was in some sort of hollow portal when I went in until I get out. I said, "What happened?" And I said, "It's a grab pack." And I opened the door and I said, "Hello." I was walking down the hall until I see a hand and says he. When I was looking around and see two gates in the door, and I was jumping on the cliff, and I said until I shoot my grab pack and I grab a handle and I landed, and I said that was a close one until I walked in the door that said hello. And I door bashed in until I see a big hole. And I said, "That's a big hole." No wait, it's a big hole. Until a hand comes out of the hole, and it grabbed me, and then I said, "Ah." Until it pulled me down, and I came through from a slide and popped out. And I said, and I see a power until I went through a puzzle, zit, zap, bing, and I say yes, until the game station gate opened, and I was worried that there's something happened, until one day, and I see this. No, nah, my long legs started to talk until I said, "Who are you?" And she said, "I'm Mommy Longlegs." And I said, "I'm Noah." And then stopped patting my head. And she called me cute. And I said, "I am not cute. Don't ever call me cute, guys." And she thinks she wants me to play 3 games of hers. And I said, "Of course." Until a gate opens and I see a train station. And I said, "I'm scared." Until I went to musical memory, and I would still wash my hand until I went to a hole, and I crouched into a hole until I went into a dark room, and I said, "It's dark in here." And I said, "I think I found a lever," until I reached the lever and turned it on. And I went to some molding room, and I said, "What did I do?" And I said, "Cool, a green hand." Well, I got my green hand, and I do some electric power, and open the vent door, and I went in, and I started to play musical memory until Mommy Longlegs shows up, and I say, "Shut up," and I'm starting to do musical memory patterns until Buzz and So started to lower down to me, and I was shocked. And now Mommy Longlegs is just looking at me like that in the window. Then I started to use patterns, and Buzz was trying to clap me until 54 minutes later, and I pressed the warning button, and I did it. And something went wrong. And Huggy Wuggy is turning evil, and I was shocking until boom, I was closed down my eyes, and I was caught by a web by Mommy Longlegs, and she said, "Wakey, wakey, my love." And I was like, "Oh no, stay away from me, Mommy Longlegs, please." And she said, "You're my true love." Like, no, what? Do you know what I want? Like, what? And Kissy Missy showed up and said, let him go, Mommy Longlegs. Like, and she's, "No, he's mine. He's perfect. And I like, perfect? Kissy Missy said, no matter, no mercy, until a spark came in, from the last episode, from the last ink, and it started to explode until they saw me, and I said, I'm gonna play 2 games. 37 minutes later, until Mommy Longlegs sees me again from the window. You're cute, she said it again, and I said, stop calling me cute, dummy. Until a Huggy Wuggy comes out of the hole, and Huggy Wuggy, that's the real one, and he said, ha 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 ha. Until he come out of the wall, Mommy Longlegs said, Huggy, and I like, Huggy, I saw you were dead. And Huggy Wuggy said, I return. And I said, take this. Until I got my green hands all sparkled and chargy. Until it went boom. I escaped. And I said, I need to be more careful. Until I saw a gate that is really close. And until it's open and I see Kissy Missy. Warning sign. And I said, Kissy Missy? And Kissy Missy said, quiet, we don't have much time. Until Kissy Missy opened the door for me. And I was like, nah, I jumped into a hole and I said, until I saw something. It's PJ Pugapillar. And I was sad and I was scared. And I climbed up to these jungling bars. I think that's what they call it. And Mommy Longlegs just looked at me again for the 3rd time in the window. And I was mad that I could jump through that and break that glass. And I was like, yeah. And I threw my backpack on to the cliffs. And Mommy Longlegs thinks I escaped, and now I did not. Until what happens, I was starting to get turning. And I said, no. I asked Mommy Longlegs so that I can see what happens to me. And she said, no, it's Nonless. He's here. And Nonless is rising. He said, I'm free. And Nonless said, if it is Mommy Longlegs, it's been 10 years. Until Nonless chained Mommy Longlegs. Until 2 hours later, Nonless tied up Kissy Missy until right next to the play at DI. And Kissy Missy said, you are hopeless. And Nonless was telling her, there's someone saying, forgive me. And Nonless was falling until I returned, and I said, what happened? Kissy Missy said, Noah, you're back. And I said, we need to stop Mommy Longlegs. Kissy Missy said, yes. Until someone was watching us. Until he said, stop, Kissy Missy. And Kissy Missy turned around and he saw him. Fred. Kissy Missy said, I got this. And I was like, until Mama Longlegs said, ha 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 ha. And now she turned evil. And now rocks are landing on Fred until he got crushed. And Kissy Missy is just smiling always. And Kissy Missy said, there's no way out. And Kissy Missy said, farewell, Noah. And I said, so just stop this, Mommy Longlegs. She said, No, no, no. You just love for. And I said, I'm sorry, Mommy Long Legs, but I can't stay here. And she said, you better start running, because Huggy will chase you, be chasing. Good luck, see you at the end. And I said, what? No. Until Huggy saw him, and he said, ha ha ha. And I started running until Huggy said, you're dead, kid. And I threw I was trying to throw my hammer to cut that rope in, so that Barkin fell on Huggy, and he looked up and he squashed. Mommy Longlegs grabbed me in thin air, and now she said, no matter, no mercy. And now I jump and I escape. And I said, you won't win. And I started running, and I see a room, and I started to be trapped until one day I shred Mommy Longlegs, or else she might shred herself. Until she is dead, a hand appears to be out of the door that blocks off. And I was standing there, and I said, good, goodbye, Kissy Missy. And I started to see an exit, and Kissy Missy just smiled. I hope we'll meet again. So I went outside and never come back again. The end. NC question: have you played Chapter 2? Well, next time I'm gonna do Captain Underpants: The Death Side, coming soon, coming up. So make sure, please like, subscribe, and I see you next time. Bye.